What's cracking, guys? Welcome to my new channel. And for the first video I'm just gonna show you how fucked up YouTube really is right now. The reason for that being is because I have been hit with some bullshit strikes recently, and I'm gonna share you just how bullshit they are. And it's because of this bullshit that I'm not allowed to upload content on YouTube for 2 weeks now because of some unfair bullshit that I cannot fight against or talk to a representative because they don't allow that. Even if you have over 500,000 subscribers, you think they would offer you some leeway. They don't. Because YouTube just can't be arsed to deal with the people that are making them the fucking money. So let's go over what the strikes are right now. I'm going to talk about two different kinds here. The first one that's really getting me pissed off lately is the community guideline strikes. Now for that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Don't upload like complete gore shit, some just hateful content in general, or pornography. That's pretty straightforward stuff. However, sometimes YouTube likes to stretch the limit here and just give you strikes because I don't fucking know why, and leave other channels that have worse content, the ones that you are using as a guideline for what is allowed, just to run away scot-free. Now recently I got hit with a strike for an episode 60 of Katawa Sojo that I made almost 2 years ago. Like, what? So let's analyze this. This is episode fucking 60, so a lot of people had to be following this series for 60 goddamn episodes in order to get to this thing that allegedly led to this strike. And for those of you who don't know what Katawa Sojo is, it's basically a very artistic game about a guy who has a heart problem and goes to a school full of girls with also similar disabilities and where he finds love. It's a very touching story. There's no audio. It's just a long visual novel. Now in this particular episode, granted, yes, it contains a lovemaking between Hisao and Emi. However, I cut that part out. And also, I censored all the nudity whatsoever, so that gets rid of the pornography and the nudity. Now, the one thing that remains here is these sexually provocative content that YouTube can get you on. That is pretty much their failsafe as a way to take down any content whatsoever and nail you for it. Now, I wish I could show you the picture of what it was, but that would just give YouTube another reason to give me a flag. If you guys are curious about the picture and want to see it for yourself, all you gotta do is Google Emi sex scene and you'll see it. Or you could also just use YouTube itself. It's all there. It's all fucking there. And what it is, it's basically the famous anal scene. But the thing is, you don't see penetration, you don't see mainly anything, just a funny face from Emi and Hisao looking really, really awkward. It's more comical than anything. And you may be making the argument, oh no, well that sounds bad enough here, but let me make some very valid counter-arguments to this. I took my example for what to do in that video from another video that was uploaded by another user that's still up to this day, that was made a year ago after I uploaded that in 2014, that showed even more, read the sex scenes, showed the tits, showed everything. And it's still up just with the community guidelines age restriction by YouTube itself. So for some reason, YouTube saw that video and was like, okay, let's just do an age restriction on that. But then saw mine that had more censored, more everything cut out, and was like, no, you're getting a strike. Where the fuck does that make sense? Now there's also examples of girls twerking in real time, grinding their fucking butts and thongs and everything where you can see their beeholes, millions of views all over YouTube, no age restrictions, all you gotta do is type it into that search bar, bam, no problem, YouTube approves of that shit, you can show that. What's that you say? You can see the outline of the girl's twat? No problem! Hell, there's even videos of twerking competitions where you can see the girls grinding on top of a man's dick. And those have 55 million views, 9 million views, just all over the place. Sure, the one with 55 million views has, you know, an age restriction on it. No problem. But you know, the other ones with 9 millions and even others, no problem. Any kid can watch that. If you're thinking, hey, maybe it was the sexually provocative position. Okay, but hell, there's even a video on YouTube in the same position, doggy style, where you can see the dick, everything, and it's called Sex Documentary and Camera Inside of a Vagina During Doggy Style. Same exact setup, but you can see the dick, you can see the penetrate, you can see every fucking thing, and YouTube allows it. Why might you ask? Because it's educational, it's a documentary, it's art. But Katawa Shoujo, not art. Falling in love with this crippled girls and running through an emotional tale that spans over 80 episodes and things like, you know, no, that's not art. Even though it's drawn. Oh wow, there's even a public sex prank gone sexual by Steve Green Comedy with 8 million views, and you can see a fucking girl riding on top of a man in a thumbnail. You can't see anything, but hey, that looks a lot more explicit than mine. But whatever. If you guys want other examples of way more explicit stuff that's allowed on YouTube, no fucking problem. There's a video with 2 million views of a woman fingering a sex toy. You can see her put her finger inside of it. It's like, hey, this is just like my anus. What? How is that allowed? Where you can see a sex toy that looks exactly like the real thing, but you can't see an anime version of something that's way less explicit. You can't see anything at all, no penetration whatsoever, and it's a still image. And that gets a fucking flag, but the other one just gets age restricted? What? Heck, another example is you could just put in doggy style into YouTube and find a bunch of other shit there too. That's still up, that is maybe age restricted, and there's even one that shows 5 positions that are great for it, and it shows way more than I did. Now another example was a recent Sakura Santa playthrough where I had 3 girls cuddling together on a couch and sleeping together, just sleeping. And that somehow got it 18+ restricted. What the fuck? But thankfully, I appealed that to YouTube and they took it off immediately, but that just goes to show they're batshit fucking crazy and will just do anything no matter what. They don't look at the videos, they just fucking nail it. Now another point you may make is, okay, maybe the audio or text was too explicit and that's what could have got you a good old strike. Well, that just can't be the case here, because if that was, then most of your favorite YouTubers would have already been annihilated by now. Can't tell you how many times someone said, oh, fuck my butt, or put it in my pussy, or something like that along those lines, and yeah, I'm pretty sure that covers the bases of mostly everybody that's not posting cute cat videos. Heck, even PewDiePie uploaded a video of him reading explicit fanfiction, being in Gmod, mind you, and it was comedic, kind of like what mine was, but he went way beyond describing the cock, what was going on, the sex, where I cut that out entirely. And let's not mention that he's done that multiple times now, which were all very funny. So don't think I'm knocking them, those were amazing videos, I enjoyed them. All I'm saying is YouTube is full of just complete bullshit sometimes. And it needs to be called out. It needs to be brought to attention, because this affects your favorite YouTubers. This affects people because they see what is allowed on YouTube, like other content creators, and go, okay, I'm gonna do the same thing but tone it down a notch and see if that's gonna be fine. But for some reason, I wind up with a community strike while the other guy sometimes doesn't even get age restricted? What is that? What I'm saying is YouTube needs to make things fair and make changes to their system to specifically say what is allowed and what is not. And if they are going to say what's not allowed, they need to enforce it so I know what is not allowed, so I don't copy others and get punished for it when I'm doing something that's a lot more tame. The first thing they should change is when you get a strike, they usually don't say what it's for. They're just like, hey, this violated our guidelines, fuck you. They don't tell you exactly what it was, they don't tell you what not to do. They just say, fuck you, give you a strike, move on their merry way, and you probably won't win the appeal, let's be honest there. The reason for that is you're giving a very limited amount of space to make the appeal on whatever it is that they struck you on. You don't fucking know. You have to make a guesswork and say, please don't take down this video. I have to, and that's all you can write. What they should also do is not immediately give you this harsh fucking strike and punish you. They should give you a grace period. They should allow you to, if it's only something so fucking minor, just to edit the goddamn thing out entirely and move on your merry way. They also shouldn't be able to punish you and keep you in like this fucking constant fear for 6 months waiting for this strike to go away, of saying, oh, if I get another one, I can't upload for 2 weeks. Oh, if I get another one, my channel goes fucking down. Oh my, you have to worry about this for 6 months. That's crazy amount of time. Now let's do some math here. If I upload 2 videos a day for 6 months, that equates to pretty much 360 videos of me hoping to God I don't get a community strike or anything else on them. Otherwise my channel could be taken down for 2 weeks or it could be deleted entirely. How the fuck is that fair, YouTube? If anything, the wait time should be maybe 2 months at the maximum. We need people at YouTube that we content creators can talk to and solve these issues. Not just talk to some bot behind a screen and hope to God that somehow our little bit of words and appeal get to them in time. Another thing that they could easily do is just say, hey, you should delete this video in like 3 days, otherwise we're gonna give you a strike. That would be also very fair for, say, a video that's over 2 years, maybe a year old. It's complete bullshit because they change their policy all the time. And let me just say, with a channel my size, I'm not hiding any fucking videos from them whatsoever. You can bet your ass that they've probably seen every fucking thing on there. So for them just to change their mind just like that and give me a strike out of the blue is complete bullshit. At least if it's a year old, you can at least just delete the video and say, hey, we deleted this because our new policy is that we want to just get rid of it. And that would be fine. And just not give you a strike, that would be totally acceptable, because after a year, you don't really give a fuck about a video. Now let's move on to the copyright strikes, which I've also been fighting a little bit with some bullshit companies. Now the same 3-strike rule applies with them. If someone claims a video of like, say, I don't know, 1 second content in your video of just audio, they can place a claim saying, hey, our content's in there, all the money goes to us, or B, give you a fucking strike. And now you play the waiting game of 2 weeks to see if your appeal will go through and you can get your content back or your monetization back. Or wait for YouTube's slow ass to give you back your video again and get rid of your strike that was wrongfully used, because it falls within fair use quite easily, and not even offer you an apology for it. That's right, they can take down your whole channel and take away your right to upload for entire days at hand and not even offer an apology or anything in particular for you. That's fucked up. We content creators made YouTube what it is. We content creators give them money and the resources required for them to run their site. Now, if I'm giving YouTube half of my fucking earnings from everything that I create, I expect them to treat me fairly. And let's just say they are doing far from that. Now, the copyright thing has been beaten to death, but let's just be known that it's been not only affecting me, but also Joey, Digibro, fucking Misty Cronexia. Every one of your favorite YouTubers has been affected by this bullshit in some way or another by companies abusing it. And if you guys were thinking I was just like joking about the 1 second of using audio content to claim your video, I wasn't. That legitimately happened to me. And I am frankly fucking sick of YouTube making me worry my fucking heads off every day when I'm just trying to make people smile and laugh and provide good content. And if all of my hard work over 2 years of YouTube can just vanish in the fucking instant because of some bullshit rule change and their community guidelines or copyright things, then like, what the fuck am I even doing on this platform? How do people even YouTube anymore? How do people even get started on this platform when you're scaring your creators away from it? Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy making videos. I enjoy seeing you guys have fun. I just enjoy the whole experience. But ever since 2016 rolled around, where they started really going overboard with their new rules and policies and copyright claims, it has become so difficult for us just to stay on the platform. Now, this video is not only about the unfair treatment that I got through my video, which really only should have gotten an 18+ at the most, Or is it about the whole boobies versus violence debate and how you can blow a woman's head off in a video game and be perfectly fine, but show a little bit too much, you know, boob action and that could get totally a strike on YouTube? It's not only about that. It's about the inconsistent and unfair abuse of YouTube and its own claim system. To signify that YouTube's policy is changing and their minds are always very inconsistent, not only did me and Joey, the anime man, get videos that were looked at twice saying like, okay, maybe that video's alright, we'll give it an 18 plus, or even they'll just overlook it for now, take off the 18 plus, and then they'll look at it again and insert the 18 plus, or even give Joey a fucking strike. How can it be okay one time, but then not okay another? If anything, YouTube should have just honored their first time and not do anything else, just tag that video as okay. Or just delete the video that they think is inappropriate, but since it was judged the first time, just delete it and not give a strike. It's just this sort of inconsistency, this sort of lack of protection, this negligence on YouTube's part to actually answer to us, to have a real person answer us. It just makes YouTube an unfriendly place for us YouTubers. So if you guys want to make a difference, if you guys want to keep your favorite YouTubers safe and sound, where you like them, making funny videos, doing whatever it is that they do to entertain you, then please listen. Now these hashtags have been used before. The hashtag where's the fair use and also hashtag make YouTube great again. Both of those are making YouTube aware of their current problem. But as for mine, I would like to tack on the hashtag ProtectYoutubers. And if anybody you want to tweet this to at or use the hashtag on, it is the CEO of YouTube itself, Susan. She's already said that she's listening, she's already said that she cares, and she seems very genuine, and I honestly think that she is the person that could help make a freaking difference about this entire problem, not only with the community guidelines, but also the copyright bullshit that's going on as well. Because guys, if we don't take action, if we don't do anything, then nothing will get accomplished. You'll see some of your favorite YouTubers just vanish if nobody raises a fuss. So please guys, if you see this, if you guys agree with this, please like and share this message. Get it around, let people know what the fuck is wrong with YouTube. Because quite frankly, I want YouTube to stay a place where everyone can come and just have a good time. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I hope it hasn't upset anybody, and especially not YouTube, because if it has, then this may be the last video I'd be able to post. But if so, thank you guys once again so much for watching, and I hope I'll be able to see you guys again next time.